Hey guys, we are Kevin and Taylor Mathers from Mathers on the Map, and we just got home from our latest trip to Europe.
Yeah, we went to Paris, Brussels, Amsterdam, and Copenhagen. And this video is about the top 10 things to do in Brussels, which is probably the most underrated city that we went to out of the four, and I guess the lowest expectation. I don't know how to word that properly.
Mm-hmm. We had the lowest expectations.
We had the lowest expectations of it, but we actually really, really love the city. Now, before we go into the list, we just want to call it out there that we didn't Uber to any location, take a train, or take any other type of public transportation to any other location than what's on this list. So everything in this list is walking distance from downtown or from our hotel, which was in downtown Brussels.
And we were only there for 2 days, so It's not a huge list because we didn't have a whole lot of time.
If you want the complete list of everything to do in Brussels, what to do, where to eat, where to stay, then check out our blog post, which is in the link in the description below, and that'll give you more information. But this video just captures everything that we did during our time there and what we recommend in order from the first, which is our favorite, to the last thing, which is, I guess, our least favorite, but still good.
All right, so the first thing we did was went to Grand Place. It's kind of where Brussels Town Hall is. There's a beer museum, a whole lot of eateries, cafes, places to eat and drink within the square. It's just always filled with people. There's always something going on, and we really thought that that was an awesome place to hang out for a good part of the day, considering it was always so busy.
Yep, and then you should go there at day and night. We didn't go at night, but apparently it's a pretty cool light show. Brussels Town Hall, which is like the main center of the square, has a cool display of lights. The next thing on the list, so if you like beer, then you're definitely going to love Belgium in general. They have amazing beer selection.
Especially wheat beer.
Especially wheat beer, yeah, which is probably our favorites. So you definitely want to go to a place called Delirium Cafe. They are a world record holder for the most beers in
2003 or 2001.
One location. Yeah, in 2000, one of those years.
It was 2003 or 2001, and they held the amount of beer of the year. So whether it was world record of 2001 or 2003, they had 2003 beers or 2001 beers
available for you to consume, I guess, or for you to buy or purchase in both draft and bottle. I'm assuming most of the selection was in bottle, obviously, but they do have 2 floors. The top floor is all draft beers, and the bottom floor are both draft and bottles. But it's an amazing place. You should definitely add it to your list. Another brewery that we went to was, I'm going to butcher the name, I think, but it's like Brasseur or something like that. But that's a cool place to try all of the local Belgian style beers, which they offer a flight right next to Grand Place, so it's the perfect location. You can taste all of the Belgian style beers there.
All right. Next is waffles. You can't go to Belgium without having a Belgian waffle. It's just a staple. You have to do it. And they are delicious. If you're from the States, I can honestly say they're different from just about any waffle I've ever had here. They're handheld. They're kind of treated more of a snack than a meal. They're like crispy on the outside. I don't know. You just have to try one. And there's stands all over the town. So try as many as you can because, I mean, you have to rate which one you like the best and which one you like the least, because that's just what you do. But yeah, they're amazing, and we totally recommend getting as many as you can.
Belgians don't eat Belgian waffles for breakfast, so that's a big misconception. So it's more, like Taylor said, a snack, something where you can just walk and eat. And they're really dense. They fill you up. So I recommend sharing them with whoever you're traveling in Brussels with. So just keep that in mind when you're testing testing the waters there. So the next thing is Belgian chocolate. So I don't like chocolate at all, so please criticize me all you want, but I'm just not a chocolate eater, so I'll let Taylor take this one.
Chocolate there is amazing. It's kind of like the waffles. There's a bunch of chocolate houses. They have everything to chocolate covered almonds or peanuts or cookies. They have chocolate covered waffles. So a whole slew of things to try. But yeah, chocolate's huge there. So we definitely recommend trying that as well.
We went to, I think, Elizabeth's chocolate shop or whatever you want to call it. And they have little Belgian waffle bites, which are kind of like pastels. And they're really, really good. So I definitely recommend them, especially if you don't like chocolate.
All right. Next on the list is the French fries, or the Frittes. They are awesome. You can get them they kind of serve them in like a cone, and then you can pick whichever kind of topping you want. But the toppings aren't really typical of what you would get in the States, where it's like cheese or, I don't know, we put sour cream or bacon, or it's more of like mayonnaise types options. Yeah.
Condiments.
Or like, it's almost like mayonnaise, but it's just mixed with a whole bunch of different things.
What's the really popular one? Yopi?
Yeah.
Yopi. So we asked some local Belgians on what is the most popular condiment or sauce, and we believe it's called Yopi sauce. It might start with a Y, not a J. Or it might start with a J.
I think it starts with a J, not a Y.
Not a Y. Yeah. So consider that.
It's really good. You gotta try it.
Yeah.
They still have the option of like Cheese Whiz or whatever, so you can get that.
And then
try.
Along with the Belgian Frites, they have kind of like a Rutgers fat sandwich. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that.
Good.
But basically like a deep fried sandwich, really bad for you, a lot of calories. It's kind of like fast food, I guess. Not really fast
deep fried.
food.
So it's called a fricadelle, and it consists of almost like a hot dog on a bun with French fries, and then
like a hoagie roll.
Well, yeah. Okay, so like a sub roll or a hoagie roll, like a long roll. So not like a hot dog bun. With the French fries, and then they put the Yopi sauce on it, and it is so good.
So next, we're kind of switching gears from food now. We're going back to sightseeing in the city, and the first place is Mont des Arts, which I think I pronounced that right, but it's an overlook of the city, and a lot of locals or a lot of tourists as well just go there, hang out, get some sunshine, maybe enjoy some live music with street performers, but that's a cool place to check out too.
They also have a lot of like just seating in like the park area. There's like grass and all that there, so it's kind of just like a place to have like picnics and hang out. They have like food trucks around there too, so there's options of like things to do. You're not just sitting overlooking the street or the town.
Yeah. Next thing you can do is go to Galeries Royales St. Hubert, or in English it might be the Royal Gallery of St. Hubert, I'm not sure, which is a really cool glass arcade of old shops and restaurants, so that's a cool place to check out. And then
it's almost like their common day like mall kind of thing, but their shops are more local to Belgium rather than like top of the line Coach, Louis Vuitton, those kind of things. Next on the list is Manneken peas and Jeanneke peas. I don't think you can go to Belgium or Brussels without seeing these. These are like the staple.
It's like the symbol of Brussels.
Yeah, it's just everybody talks about it. But close to Grand Place that we talked about before is where Manneken peas and Jeanneke peas are. It's a symbolic structure, I guess you'd call it, of Brussels, of a little boy peeing. And for different holidays and different seasons, they dress up the statue. But it's really cool. There's a lot of people around. It's much smaller in person than it looks.
That's what I was gonna say. It's
but
not
it's
anything
cool...
big and crazy.
Yeah, no, it's probably like this big. But it's cool.
Yeah, definitely recommend it. I mean, it's a tourist thing for sure, but it's easy to get to from Grand Place. And Jeanneke, I don't know if I'm saying that right, is right outside of Delirium Cafe. So it's, you know, if you're going to Delirium Cafe, which you absolutely should, then just turn around and you'll see the Girl Can Be statue.
She's a little harder to see though. They have her like kind of fenced off.
Yeah.
So whereas Manneken is like kind of more of like out in the open, like clearly something that like they want you to see. She's almost kind of hidden.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, still cool.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're into history at all, you can check out the Halle Saint Gray, I believe, which is kind of like a World War II memorial. They have some coffee shops in there, more like an educational building, kind of, I would think. Something to check out if you're a history buff. And then lastly, there is the Brussels Stock Exchange. So if you're kind of into financials or money or whatever, this might be appealing to you. I'm kind of a nerd and geeked out outside of Brussels Stock Exchange. I don't think Taylor enjoyed it too much, but it's a pretty cool building from an architecture perspective as well, and not too far from Grand Place. So kind of everything around our trip revolved around Grand Place, and we definitely recommend staying in that vicinity because Brussels is full of just walking streets. You can't drive a car through it. So it's just, I don't know, it's a really cool place to be and just walk around and take in the culture. All right,
but definitely recommend. I don't think it gets enough like acknowledgement for being as cool as it really is.
Yeah, it's definitely an underrated city. So especially if you're going to Paris and Amsterdam, it's a pit stop from the high-speed train line with Dallas. That's what we took to get there. It's so easy. It's
so quick. It only took us an hour and 20 minutes to get from Paris to Brussels. We left at like 8 in the morning. We were there by 9:30. If we wanted to, we could have seen things in Brussels and continued on to Paris or Amsterdam and still had enough time in the day.
Yeah.
So definitely something you should check out.
So again, if you are looking for our complete guide on what to do in Brussels, then check out the blog post, which is in the description below. If you liked this video or found it helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you want more information around travel videos, or not more information around travel videos, more information on the destinations that we visited, and subscribe to our channel. And we're also building a Sprinter van and converting it right now, so if you want to check that out, head to our channel, and we have a whole playlist dedicated to how we are converting it and then eventually taking it to Alaska. So other than that, thank you so much for watching. And
we hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, we did.